Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life, and today I have a thrift flip for you all today. So we're going to go ahead and jump into today's video. I hope you all enjoy. So here I have this table that I found at Goodwill. It was $4.99. It's an end table and it does have some chips on it, so I will be repairing those chips. So I am going to start off by giving this table, I cleaned it first, and then I'm going to use some wood filler. I ended up using some Bondo because I wanted to use, my goal was to try and use things that I already have in my home to flip this table. So this table I'm going to actually put on my deck in my backyard. I was looking for a small table to put in between my chairs, and this was like the perfect size. So what I ended up doing was taking a Bondo and adding it to those areas where it had the chips. And then I went back and sanded everything, and then I went ahead and gave everything a really good wipe down. And then once that was complete, I started to go ahead and paint my table. So I ended up giving it 4 coats of the Valspar Season Flex Paint and Primer paint in the ultra white. Now, after the first 2 coats, I had a lot of bleed through, but then it just continued to bleed after the 3rd coat and the 4th coat. So I kind of just went ahead and switched gears. And so after I decided I was going to go ahead and just change things up, and I also wanted it to look kind of close to the color of the furniture that I have outside of my home. So I decided I was just going to go ahead and just continue the process of what I had intended on doing. And then I would just kind of figure it out as I go. And so, like I said, I went ahead and just finished painting everything. I ended up giving it a total of 4 coats. And then I flipped it over, gave the backside of the table 4 coats also. And then I went ahead and moved on to painting the inner ledge of the table. So when the table's flipped over, you can see the inside of it. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted it to match my 2 side tables that I have outside of my home that I picked up from Kirkland's last year. And so I decided I had went to Lowe's a few months back, and I believe this is also in a haul. And I purchased some just a small sample paint can from Lowe's of the whipped strawberry. And so I'm going to go ahead and give the inside ledge of the table 4 coats of the whipped strawberry paint. And I just wanted to be able to have, I wanted the table to have just a little bit of a pop to it. Not much, but just a slight pop that you'll be able to see when the table is flipped over. And this is what it looks like after the 4 coats. I love that little pop of color that you can see at it from a glance. And so once I finished that, I decided I was going to go ahead and take some of the Waverly Antique Wax, and I was going to give the table a coat of that. So I gave it a coat and I wiped it back. So it did not give me the color that I was looking for after I added the Waverly Antique Wax. So then I went over it with a coat of the Krylon whitewash paint, and then I still did not like the way that it looked. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I really do appreciate it. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget. DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister doc updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. This is what my table looks like after I added the whitewash. And so I decided I didn't like that. Here I am adding the nutmeg Waverly paint. I mixed it with some water. And I am just going to go ahead and just go over it with that. I'm going to give it one coat. And that is going to be it. I actually really liked the way that this ended up turning out. It was a long process, but I do like the way that it looks. It does actually kind of match our furniture that we have in our backyard. And so once it was completely dry, I did take it outside and give it 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum Clear Matte protection spray. And that is going to be it for this DIY. I would like to thank you all for spending part of your day with me today. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.